Yes, welcome to the Pro Wrestling Weekly podcast, yes. My name is Broken Josh Burrell, and tonight, me and my brothers, Brother Nation and Brother Reapers, we will become the podcast of gold. Delete, 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 delete.
Welcome to Pro Wrestling Weekly, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you guys so much for hitting the download button on Pro Wrestling Weekly and tuning in on iTunes and YouTube. I'm your host, Steve, also known as Steve the Reaper. Follow me on Twitter, which will be in the description down below. Let's get right into the podcast. I'm here with the Wolf Pack, Haydn Fox.
It's good to be back.
And
trust me, it will be weekly shortly. It's got to happen.
It's got to happen. And Josh Morrell.
I've just got interrupted there, so I didn't hear a word of what you just said, but hello, everyone.
Jeez, this is going to be interesting.
Yes.
So, a couple of minor announcements. First of all, because I've been getting some flack on this. Sorry if you hear any background noise.
Hey! Get in. Got the taglines in. Money, merch, everything. No, I'm joking.
And I, for one, am going to apologize. I'm sick. I've been sick since Sunday. It went from a flu to a cold real quick. And so, if I sound stuffed, if I cough, which I'm going to make sure I try to mute my mic before I cough, but if it happens, it happens. That's why. But as I said, this is the WrestleMania episode. Have no idea how long this is going to be. It's probably still going to be roughly around an hour or so, because a 2-hour, 45-minute podcast, we just can't do that again.
No.
So it's going to be strictly WrestleMania, and then our predictions for the Raw and SmackDown after Mania. It should be a very exciting time, to say the least. It's WrestleMania weekend, so of course. We're recording this about a half hour from the Hall of Fame pre-show, but we're an hour and a half away from the actual Hall of Fame. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a blast.
Oh, definitely, with Angle being in, and then obviously DDP, and then, like, out of nowhere, well, I predicted it on this podcast, so you can thank me later. Jim Cornette coming back for this run, this little, like, couple of day run. But I'm glad it's happened. Ricky and Morty, Marty, I don't know what the fuck their names. Like, I heard of them from the Fun Deletion and then looked up the footage of Rock and Roll Express, so leave me alone. So, yeah, he suits them perfectly, so I'm glad I got that right. So...
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you guys may hear occasional Skype audio drops. Hayden's having internet connections, but we'll make do with what we have. But, yeah, if you guys listen to the previous podcast episode, Josh called almost every single inductor to the inductee. And I was quite impressed. I have no idea how he managed to do that. I'm going to guess he's just a smart fan.
Because of the knowledge of it, watching the business from when I was nearly 3 or 4 years old, when it was WWF, and you kids weren't even thought of. And from till now. Yeah, I've had breaks, but knowing it from that long... You kind of know the algorithm of Vince McMahon's head, and that sort of helped it for me, really, I think.
But it's not a good place inside Vinnie Mac's head, though.
Oh, no. Oh, definitely not. It's fucked up in there, I'll tell you that. Especially with what happened, the accident earlier this week, or last week, or whenever it was, where he crashed his Bentley.
Yeah.
He's a champ for driving a Bentley. I'm not even gonna lie. He had a 6 spoiler.
Well, Vince
True.
McMahon can afford something like that, and he can afford to get another one, and then still that'd be pennies to him. He's a billionaire, god damn it. He's got
That's
this
true.
balls the size of grapefruits, you know.
Very true. Well, you almost made me.
We don't know that, do we?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, so let's get right into the card. So, Neville versus Austin Aries for the Cruiserweight Championship. This is going to be a very exciting match. I am really looking forward to it. I don't care what anybody else says. If you're not looking forward to this match, I am sorry for you for not having the excitement for this match. So this one's a tough one because I'd like to see either one of these men win the match and, you know, carry the Cruiserweight title. I want to see Austin Aries win. It just seems fitting, but it wouldn't surprise me if Neville retained the title.
Yeah, I completely agree. But to be contradictory, I think it's going to be Austin Aries, because what a way to debut, have a winning streak on 205 Live, and then win, yes, on the kickoff show, but it's still WrestleMania. So maybe they might build up a winning streak thing with Austin Aries, and then maybe put him back as a heel. I'm not too sure about that though, but that's what I would like to happen if I was Booker of the night.
Now under the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, there's some key people in this I'd like to thank. Big Show, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman. I'd like to think that Braun wins this simply because of the push that he's on right now. But that's kind of, it has an unpredictability to it because I feel like while Strowman could win, something tells me he's not going to win.
Right.
And I've also read that this is Big Show's last run, like after WrestleMania, he's calling it quits. So I feel like they would have him win it as like a send-off, even though he won it at 31.
I was going to say, what's the bloody point?
Yeah. So, for the Battle Royal, I'm going to go with Braun Strowman.
And I will second that decision in going Braun Strowman.
There we go.
I was going to accidentally say a joke. Mojo Rawley. No.
That would be an interesting one. He's kind of a wild card.
Yeah, but what would you do with him afterwards? You're not going to put the WWE Championship on him. I wouldn't even put the Intercontinental title on him. Like, what the hell would you do with Mojo Rawley?
You make him stay hype. That's what you do.
Maybe push him back to developmental. Push him back to SCW.
Oh, what? Really? You think so?
Yes. I just can't stand the guy. Never have, never will.
Do you not like his hyped positivity?
No. I was one of the many people booing him at Takeover London. Many. Many. About 6,000-7,000 people were booing that man. So you're asking the wrong person to stay hyped.
Fair enough. I mean, he favorited my tweet, so I'm kind of biased, but then Ty Dillinger favorited my tweet, so it's like, I don't know. Ty Dillinger.
Now, he's a surprise entrant. I'd mark the fuck out.
He almost has to be. Like,
yeah.
He was...
Where would he debut, though, if he comes up in the main?
Well,
that's the only thing.
I don't know.
I don't think Vince would put him on SmackDown, that's the only thing. If Vince sees a marketable thing in someone, they almost have to go on Raw. That's why AJ Styles is rumoured to go to Raw, because he now has a marketable place in WWE.
But do you see him like getting the Universal title or the?
No, No, maybe a mid-card title, maybe a US belt. I could see that,
Right.
but never. I could see him being the title picture, but always losing. It's basically being a jobber, but not being a jobber, if you know what I mean. The fan favourite jobber, like Zack Ryder, for example.
I can see that.
So that's my. But like, I had a gripe actually with this match. Like this match, one of the revealing of the competitors being Mark Henry. And she made a big deal out of it on social media. This former world heavyweight champion, like, me thinking it was going to be someone like, I don't know. I was going to say Gangrel, but he's never been a world champion. Someone big, like say not a Steve Austin, but you know what I mean. Someone like that, say Edge or Christian or someone like that. No, Mark Henry. Thought you said he was going to retire last year.
Right, but do you really think... No, never mind. I was going to ask, would you really think that they would waste a spot on a legend in the Battle Royal, but then they had Tatanka, so...
That's Tatanka last year, and DDP last year.
Oh, yeah.
And Shaq.
Well, Shaq's not...
See, I know he's not a legend, but I'm saying pointless entrances in general.
That's
Yeah,
right.
DDP was in it last year, so, you know.
It's a circle.
Hall of Famer this year.
Yeah.
In an hour or so.
Yes, sir. Following that is the Raw Tag Team Championship Triple Threat Ladder match. Gallows and Anderson versus Cesaro and Sheamus versus Enzo and Big Cass. This is an interesting match.
I'm just hoping the Hardys come in and fuck up everything. Because this is boring to me. This match is just a fuck ton of boring.
You think so?
Except, I don't like the club's direction. They've been booked like absolute dog. Enzo Amore is not the best wrestler. And on the mic he's good, but not the best. Cesaro, I like Cesaro, but Sheamus has just got busted open, for God's sake. Now, a ladder match, like a ladder what busted him open originally, you know, on Raw. So, the Hardys are just staple of, and they're in Orlando. Supposedly, their Ring of Honor contracts might or might not run out. Run out. If they do run out, and they come back out of the Evolve hosted party or WWN, whatever, party in time and get a WrestleMania in time for that match, which I don't think they will. But I do think they'll be chasing after a tag belt if they do come back, which we'll talk about later on. But that's if in a perfect world they will not sign to Ring of Honor right now. I'd say they'll be put into the tag match at WrestleMania, but I don't think there will be. And I think the winners will be Enzo Amore and Big Cass.
It almost seems fitting to do so, right?
Because NXT, Orlando, you know, the fanfare of, oh, they won it where they started, you know.
And
That's why they'll probably do it.
And to be
Same with a later match on the card.
To be honest, I think that it's been long overdue.
Yeah. They should have won it when they came in.
Yeah, I feel like while they're still over, some of their... I feel like some of that aura to them is gone.
Yeah.
Like, they don't feel like a novelty anymore.
A year ago, they were over as hell. Now, they're just floundering, not knowing where they're going with direction and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me sad. Because I was one of all the people, 10,000 people in that Wembley Arena. I still call it Wembley Arena. I know that's not the name. I don't care if it's not the fucking name. Wembley Arena, screaming off the top of their lungs to make me lose my voice at that night at Takeover London for Enzo Amore and Big Cass. And now they're just, you know, it's gone way down.
I just
it's
thought
sad.
Of something. What if Enzo and Big Cass win the titles, and the lights go out, And
Mind you, being daylight in Florida, won't it? Because that was the problem with WrestleMania 24.
there goes
Didn't go
that.
daylight till about 9 o'clock. Their time.
Well, okay, so scratch the
But
lights.
yeah, but the other lights go out. I know what you mean. Yeah, go on.
What if
Mm-hmm.
the Hardys came out and
Mhm.
challenged Enzo and Cass for the Raw tag titles
What, that night?
that night?
I'd
Yeah.
like that to happen, but I say that's unlikely to... impossible.
Why do you say that?
Because if their Ring of Honor contracts are set to run out on the 1st, and they're doing a seminar on the 2nd, or party sort of thing, with Evolve's parent promotion, World Wrestling Network, and that ends at 6 o'clock Florida time, and WrestleMania pre-show starts at 6, they've got to travel to wherever Camping World Stadium, no, I'm going to call it the Citrus Bowl throughout this podcast, so the Citrus Bowl is, right? So, I think if they do that, they'll miss the match, I think. I think they won't put the tag team match on last. I reckon they'll go first on the pre-show, and then it'll be Austin Aries and Neville, and then it'll be, oh no, when there's no third match anymore. So, that's my opinion.
Fair enough. I think that if it were to happen, the reaction would be huge. Like,
Yeah, but the reaction's going to be even better the Raw SmackDown after Mania because it's a smaller crowd and it's a more contained Raw. Instead of an open stadium, it won't be the same.
alright.
So, that's why they probably would save it for Raw SmackDown. I think if they go anywhere, they go to Raw.
It seems to be that. Well, I shouldn't say it seems to be that case, but it seems most logical.
Yeah.
So following that match is Alexa Bliss versus every available female talent on the SmackDown Women's roster, and it's for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Thank God it got bumped off the pre-show.
Yeah. It was one of those social media movements, and don't have to say it's thank God for social media, because Vince
Yeah, it's like that. Well, no, actually, it wasn't as big as Give Divas a Chance, but it was a similar thing like that. So, yeah.
So, there's been some rumors going around that there may be a few women's wrestlers that may return. Some of those names are Kelly and Eve Torres and Victoria, I believe, or Melania, whatever.
Well, I can give you some news about that now. Victoria's flying out as soon as she's done with her WrestleCon performances and signings, allegedly. That's off the cards for now. Melina's injured. She twisted her leg or something. Either at an indie show, and I think it might have been here in the UK. It might have been, it might not have been. I don't know, but she's out of it. The only two possibilities are Kelly and E Torres. So, I don't know just yet.
What if Asuka loses the title at NXT to Ember Moon and then Asuka gets brought up?
No, she'll be brought out the Raw SmackDown after Mania.
Man, so many good
Guaranteed.
things could have happened at Mania, but see, what you say makes sense.
Actually, think about it. Now it's bumped off the pre-show. It makes it more of a possibility. I'll say a maybe then.
There we go.
But I don't have high hopes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Regardless of who the surprise entrances are, I believe Naomi wins the title back.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
So she can reclaim the title that she never lost, because that seems to be a storyline that's so easily bookable.
Yeah.
You get an injury, an injury, everybody gets an injury.
Yeah. Exactly. The higher work rate.
Exactly. So Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental title. I want to see Baron win this.
Yeah, I do. Dean Ambrose just needs to turn fucking heel.
He needs to. He hasn't had a solid title run in ages. I don't know if that's like his lack of booking or if he's creatively stifled. Like I don't know.
I don't know if it's creative firing back because he's allowed to write his own promos. Sort of. So he sort of get creative control in that way. So, I don't know. But I find Dean Ambrose somewhat intolerable. I hope Baron Corbin beats the living shit out of him. And yes, I think Baron should win the WWE Intercontinental Championship. So I've been watching a lot of Attitude Era matches, so I probably will say WWF a lot. So, forgive me.
It's all good. But we're in the agreement that Baron Corbin should win.
Yes.
Now, actual predictions, does he?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going off of what some people have argued. That Dean Ambrose hasn't had a proper WrestleMania win, and I totally get that, but he hasn't done anything exciting.
He ain't done in not saying Dean Ambrose is a bad superstar or wrestler, but I don't think he's done anything notable to deserve a WrestleMania win. In my humble opinion. Because what has he done in 2017 that's notable other than a little bit of a continuation with the feud of AJ Styles? Nothing.
Yeah.
And I've been watching SmackDown every week. So don't tell me that, oh, you've missed SmackDown, you've missed something important. No, I haven't. SmackDown is the only weekly wrestling show I keep up to date with every week. Even NXT I don't keep up to date with every week. I watch all the episodes of NXT in one day of a month now. So, just makes it easier. No, I don't know. It's just weird.
It's disappointing. It's really disappointing.
See, Dean Ambrose where he came from in the Shield to now. Because Dean Ambrose was my favourite in the Shield. Roman Reigns was the least favourite. I've always disliked him. WWE, oh, don't get me started on that. Bring it to the table bullshit.
Oh, yeah. That was interesting.
But, seeing fall far from grace is pretty disheartening. To the stuff he done with CM Punk and FCW on a house show that someone recorded on YouTube to now. I think we should move on before I get more angry.
For sure. Alright, so Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. This match is going to be great. Both men are excellent wrestlers. I'm
going to ask you more all-important question. Do you think the light-up jacket will return for one night only?
It would have to, because there's some rumors circulating a few months ago that this could be Chris Jericho's last go-around. So I feel like the light-up jacket would have to be...
I think he could do one more run, at least.
Even with Fozzy and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Fozzy don't do much. Yeah, they do a world tour that lasts about, say, 6 months of a year. If he wants to do 2 months out of a year, and then go Fozzy for 6 months, and then have the rest off, he could probably do another couple of years, I think. If it maybe slow his work rate down just a tad, but still, like Chris Jericho it, and have a high work rate, but, you know, slow it down a little bit. You know, no one would mind a Chris Jericho slower match, because Chris Jericho's match is fast paced as it is. For as old as Chris Jericho is, and I'm not saying he's old at all, he can work still, And you'd think by this age of Chris Jericho's life that he would break down. Wrestlers normally break down about this stage in their career that Chris Jericho's having, and he's basically had a renaissance over the past year and a bit with his career, turning heel and everything, and then creating this list and all that stuff. And it takes Chris Jericho to be a great heel to say, no, I don't want to sell merchandise in WWE shop until I become a face.
Right.
And then as soon as you become a face, almost everything Jericho related was on the store. So that's a good to convince WWE to say no. I don't want any merch because when you're a heel, you do not. But people do not buy heels merch. Well, AJ Styles just proved that because he's a heel and people buy his merch all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, no, I think Chris Jericho could go for another run if he wants to. But if he wants to retire, then fair dues. Because he's been doing it since '93. So in Mexico and Japan and WCW and then the WWF and then obviously into now. So I wouldn't mind if he went out one last time at the big stage with Chris Jericho. And that was with Kevin Owens. That was his last match.
Fair enough. So I think we can both agree on who wins.
Chris Jericho. No, I'm joking.
Kevin Owens.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, he needs a championship. I don't know why, but he needs a championship.
I think he still needs to be Universal Champion.
Oh, without a doubt.
Kevin Owens got virtually fucked over. So
for the possible main event.
Yeah, well, certain big dog. I'm wanking my arm right now like Roman Reigns does. Might get the main event too, apparently.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit, but Kevin Owens, new United States champion.
Yep, and I hope he brings in a new design as well for that belt. That belt design's been around except for the logo change since 2003. So I think we're in for a design change, and not just the big network logo with a US flag in the middle.
That'd be sweet.
And not revitalised IC, but like make it look more like maybe a black leathered IC championship, and go away with the white leather. So I think it'd look better, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that'd be my and change the universal design completely.
So I just got some breaking news. And it's a spoiler about a certain WWE Hall of Famer to call a WrestleMania match. I'm gonna read it because I'm quite curious now that I've said it. This comes from Inner Wrestling Nerd. According to a new report from PW Insider, Jim Ross has signed a new contract with WWE and will be calling a single match at WrestleMania.
This year?
Yup.
Oh my god!
According to
if he's done that, that would be that cap WrestleMania off for me. Is it hinted at the match or
according
is
to
it left it vague?
According to the report, he will be calling the match between Brock Lesnar and Goldberg for the WWE Universal Championship.
I'd rather him call the Undertaker match, to be honest.
Yeah, because
Goldberg was WCW. Yes, Jim Ross was in WCW, but he left way before Goldberg debuted. And Brock was on SmackDown on the majority when Jim Ross was on Raw. So it makes no sense. Unless Jim and Brock were friends backstage, which I don't think they were. I think it was an employee to employer sort of talent relations, but you know what I mean, basis. So it's kind of peculiar, but I would like any way to get Jim Ross back in a WWE chair to replace Byron Saxton would be fucking amazing. Exactly. So I'll take it any day. I wish it was Jerry and JR doing it one more time. That's what I would like.
And
just to revitalise the Attitude Era.
I think that kind of like Yeah, I say this all the time, but it's like the circle of life. Because Jim Ross called the New York match, or wherever WrestleMania 20 was held.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
think
what the match that no one knows about?
the Lesnar and Goldberg match.
Oh, I thought you meant the triple threat that no one should talk about anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh, right. Okay. Right, we can talk about the match then. The stinker that Brock and Goldberg had. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think...
So what, every time I watch Mania 20, I'll skip that match. Every time. And the main event, obviously.
I think, for mainstream fans that may have watched during that time, I think it's a way to add nostalgia, which, hey, I like that. I can dig it.
I guess, yeah, if you put it that way, then it makes it better. But, it just seemed... Oh, I forgot, maybe it makes a bit more sense that he called 20. That was 13 years ago. If it was at 30, like, the match was at 30, Brock and Goldberg, it would make more sense. It was 10 years ago, like, I called it, It just doesn't make storyline sense to me anyway. And by the way, commiserate, obviously, our condolences go to the family of Jim and all that for Jam Ross passing as well. I just wanted to say that before because I wanted to mention that at the beginning, but I had audio issues, so I couldn't. So
I will touch on that real quick. I read a report of, who caused the wreck, and this is obviously kind of close to me because I promote awareness about texting and driving, but it was a teenager on his phone, texting and driving, going down a hill, because they were both...
Don't AT&T and all those companies try and promote not to stop text and drive?
Yep.
Well, it don't fucking work. At least it works. Well, no, it doesn't work. Well, that's why they're trying to ban hands-free in this country. Because accidents still happen with Bluetooth.
Jeez.
Because country accidents on the road is more higher than... Well, I'm not going to say what... Allegedly, I think that highway deaths or road deaths are more than killing, like stabbings and mostly, definitely, we have less gun deaths in the UK than the US, but I won't go into that. But yeah, I think that's just really made me angry. The fact that's the case, a teenager being silly and thinking he's all cool by texting and driving. Nah, you're not cool, mate. You're just a fucking idiot, and I hope you fucking rot in jail. To be honest, that's just my opinion about people texting and driving to kill someone. So.
I just thought I'd add that in because I was just like, really?
Yeah. No, it's right. It's detailed to the story. So, our heart goes out to Jim. Obviously, Haydn's as well. Goes to Jim and his family and stuff like that. It's just so sad to see someone go like that. Yeah. When Jim, when you heard about other people's opinion on Jan, she was just loved by everyone. She, apparently, but according to Jim, she did the laundry, did everything, she cooked for the wrestlers when they came round. Overall sweetheart of the business, and if I was a part of the business, I would have loved to meet Jan. To be honest, so yeah, condolences to Jim and their family. It's just so sad. It's not another wrestling death per se, but it sort of is, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So. But anyway, happier things, WrestleMania.
Just remember, guys, one text or call could wreck it all.
Exactly.
Next, Bayley versus Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax versus Charlotte for the Raw Women's Championship.
Am I the only one that doesn't give a shit about this match?
It's very hard to.
Yeah.
Bayley won the title.
Which she shouldn't have.
I agree with that. Should have happened at Mania.
Exactly. More of a bigger pop. Orlando, NXT again. It's like sort of the running theme here.
Right. Isn't this also an elimination match too?
I don't. Yeah, I think so. I think they announced it on an internet video hours before Raw. So I'm not too sure on that, but I think it might be.
Okay, so assuming it is an elimination match,
Mm-hmm.
Nia Jax is going right away.
Getting eliminated right away, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
And then,
To make it the 3 out of the 4 horsewomen. I wouldn't be surprised if Becky Lynch is sitting in the front row of the crowd, by the way, during this match.
that'd be nice to see.
Because all of the 3 horsewomen and... Well, actually, no. If the Raw Women's match is obviously on before the SmackDown... actually, no. Actually, scrap that. Probably won't happen. Because the Raw match will be on before the SmackDown match. Because Raw's better. Yeah. So, which is not at all, ever. But unless they start tipping the tide with NXT debuts, which we'll talk about when we talk about Raw and SmackDown. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, Nia Jax getting eliminated first, then Charlotte, then it'd be Sasha Banks and Bayley, where Sasha will turn heel, and then inadvertently cost herself the Women's Championship, where Bayley retains.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think either Bayley or Sasha. I can't see Charlotte win another title.
No.
At
It'd
least
just be another smack in the face because she shouldn't have won the women's title at Mania last year, in my opinion. They just wanted to put it on her because Flair won a title at WrestleMania. It was the first women's title, you know. It wasn't the first women's title of WWE, you were wrong. Because there was another women's title that was much more prestigious, held by Moolah and Leilani Kai and Alundra Blaze and, oh God, Jacqueline, who was inducted last year in Hall of Fame. You'd say Sable, but actually no, I don't want Brock Lesnar to come and kill me. But Sable, Melina, Mickie James, of course, on SmackDown at the minute. Multiple Trish, Lita. The list goes on of all the great women's champions. Charlotte, to me, will never seem like a great women's champion. If you know, I'm probably saying it wrong. Because of her dad and what he achieved, it's hard to get that out of my head that she has to be a 16-time women's champion to become the same as her dad and succeed afterwards.
Right.
It's just hard. But yeah, it'd be a spit and a smack in the face if Charlotte wins. It's like, ha, we got you at WrestleMania, we got you again, ha, middle finger to you fans, ha, buy our pay-per-view, buy our merch, buy WrestleMania ticket next year, buy the WrestleMania package that costs nearly £2,000 for the best one. You know. No. Just no.
No.
Sorry, I went on a long tangent there about how Charlotte is not that important yet.
So following that, AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Okay, so for those of you that almost drowned my phone, that was scary. So for those of you that haven't seen pictures of the WrestleMania stage, it makes me excited, but also really nervous of how this match is going to pan out.
Shane McMahon jumps off the roller coaster.
Like, what if that's a thing?
No, it probably will. Trust me, if it is a thing, they would have had mats laid out there everywhere and trampolines so they are safe.
I hope so.
Well, if they don't, they will get sued and Vince will be put in jail, and the company could be risk of shutting down if they kill someone on, even if it's a choreographed spot. I think, in my opinion, Vince could have been liable for being arrested for killing Owen. So if he accidentally kills his own son, for God's sake, for a planned spot that he planned, sort of, with Shane's input, then that looks really bad on him in court if someone decides to sue him for that. That's just if he hasn't put proper protection in. Like say with the Hell in a Cell bump at WrestleMania last year. If they didn't put padding on there, Shane could have had the risk of getting either permanent brain damage if he hit his head, or dying altogether. So they need to have safety precautions, especially that high. If it is as high as people say it is, then if there's no crash mats or no mats on the floor, He's dead. So they need to put the proper safety precautions in. Really, they want to. I don't think he's jumping off there. To be honest,
I hope not.
I think it'll be like WrestleMania X7 match, where it will just be announced at last minute that it's no disqualifications, and Daniel Bryan would have made that decision. So then Shane can climb off whatever he wants. I think they would have put extra structure in that like big ring thing up the top, and then maybe they'll climb up there, and then he'll climb up to one of the big ropes and then jump off that.
Oh God, God. Normally I think that's cool, but that is scary.
It is dangerous, yeah, but what else can you think of that's safe? Nothing looks safe there. Absolutely nothing.
I just want to make a public announcement to Shane McMahon if he's listening.
It's probably not, but yeah, go on.
You're a great performer. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't kill yourself.
Yeah, like...
We want you to stay alive for your kids.
Yeah, that's...
See you do it more.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Don't be like everyone else trying to kill himself just to get TV time. You could get automatic TV time, because you're a McMahon, but, so.
AJ, Shane, who do you think is going to win?
Oh, AJ Styles.
It better be AJ Styles.
Oh, yeah, better. Shane McMahon. Expect a ranting video from me after WrestleMania on Monday. And it'll be a long one. Expect it to be at least half an hour.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, exactly. And expect me to, live on air, cancel my WWE Network subscription. No, I'm joking. I'm not like those other marks. I will not watch WWE main TV programming.
Okay.
There you go. Exactly. I will stick to watching the pay-per-views.
Fair enough. So, following the match, Nikki Bella and John Cena versus Maurice and The Miz.
My piss break match.
Honestly, I want to see The Miz and Maurice win because I think of it this way, and I gotta thank Adam Pacitti of What Culture for this.
Adam Pacitti of WhatCulture.com.
I gotta thank him for this little scenario. If Cena and Nikki Bella lose, they could do like a Macho Man and Elizabeth type of deal.
Keep talking. I want to see where you're going with this.
It's very, very weird how he described it, but like, even though even though Macho Man lost at WrestleMania, they still got married.
I don't think that segment would work in today's WWE, especially with younger fans not understand, because they lost. Why are they so happy?
Because
what I mean?
Cena just proposed to Nikki Bella, and you gotta watch Total Bella to find out.
Fuck reality TV.
Hey, man,
all of it.
They're introducing it into WrestleMania angles. This is
no, but that's era. Total Bella bullshit, which I like. Total Bella bullshit is good. Yeah. Total Bella normal is crap. All crap.
I just have to say, the Miz and Maurice, well, mostly the Miz, he's been on fire.
Yeah, and that's partly due to having Maurice by his side as well.
Yeah.
So, props to them for making a good career out of it, because the past couple of years beside this run, he's been absolutely terrible. Switching from heel to face many a times, like the Big Show switches shoes, So, it's just, I'm glad he's found his way, and obviously the Talking Smack stuff helped him. So, yeah, I'm glad. And I hope the Miz and Maurice do win, but I'm going to skip straight to my predictions. It's going to be John Cena and Nikki Bella winning. And it's going to be a short match too, because apparently Nikki Bella's injured.
Yeah, as soon as I read that, I was like, really?
I
was like, well, hey, maybe we'll get Cena and The Miz, and then they were like, nope, she's okay. And I was like, oh, well, okay, cool. Original plans. I like original plans.
Yeah. Vince McMahon doesn't like those.
Nope, he does not.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
next match, Seth Rollins versus Triple H. Ooh. Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
Triple H, I have to really think why he needs a win.
Because they might want to continue it to SummerSlam because they actually want a proper match.
You know, that's a good... Oh, wait. That is a good point. I just hope it doesn't end in, like, a DQ or anything.
Well, it's no sanction, which means... Well, actually... Sort of probably means no disqualification. So... I think it would lead to having them a normal drag-out match at SummerSlam. That's just my opinion. Because what else really, other than NXT superstars that we'll talk about later on, can they sell for SummerSlam? Except Brock versus maybe Balor, because I want Balor to have that Universal Championship. He should really fight against Kevin Owens, but he said the first thing he's coming for is that Universal Championship. So, it's conflicting feelings there, really. I know it's a different topic, but just sort of, or maybe Balor can feud with Triple H. And then, obviously, with the eventuality of the Evolution stable with Samoa Joe and Pete Dunne, possibly.
Did you say Pete Dunne?
I said Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne Dunne Dunne.
Imagine Pete Dunne being in an on-screen stable.
Mm-hmm. Well, he already kind of is in progress, obviously, with the British Strong Style, but obviously you mean WWE, so, yeah.
Wait, really? Oh, jeez. Oh, for whatever reason...
Well, no, he's the Progress Champion, anyway.
For whatever reason, I was thinking Kevin Dunn. I don't know why.
What, buck-toothed loser?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck Kevin Dunn. Fuck Vince Russo, fuck TNA.
God, Pete Dunne, yes. Pete Dunne being in an Evolution type of stable with Triple H.
Yeah, that needs to happen.
Owens. Yes, that is...
It needs to happen.
100% needs to happen.
Evolution is a mystery.
Man, I'm glad I thought about that one, because I was thinking Kevin Dunn for whatever reason. I was like, okay, sure. Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn as a wrestler, I would like to see him pummeled by Big Show. That would be my wet dream.
That should be the WrestleMania match for Big Show.
Yes. Yes, book it, Dano.
Shaq
Book it,
like
book it. Who's the booker at TNA? Apparently it's Bruce Pritchard. Book it, Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah.
When Big Show retires, and Kevin Dunn gets fired when Triple H becomes in power.
So, next match. Now these next three matches are like it can go either or for main event status. So I'm not gonna call it main event.
Mm-hmm.
Undertaker versus Roman Reigns.
If Haydn was on, he'd have a strong opinion on this.
Yeah, he would. Here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay if Roman wins.
Mm-hmm.
If he turns full heel. Like, if he cheats to win, then, like, I mean, hey, that's a heel thing. He is a heel if he cheats to win.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen.
Unfortunately.
So, Roman Reigns wins.
Yeah.
Lol.
And if this is The Undertaker's last match, thank you for all that you've contributed to your long stay in the business. It's been a very impressive career, and
Yes.
he is on that wrestling Mount Rushmore, I think, for WWE.
It's close. If there was a, how many on it? Because I don't know.
4, pretty sure.
He'd be the 5th. If there was a 5th, in my opinion. He's definitely on there, but he's an extra, like a +1. Know what I mean?
Oh.
Nothing dating or sexually related or whatever. Just wanted to state that.
Okay. But he's had an impressive career. Nobody's gonna knock him for it.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt that he'll be inducted into the Hall of Fame next year.
It would be a disservice if he didn't.
Yeah.
Although I will be kind of upset if they make him go out on a 22-2 record.
Yeah, well, tough break, huh?
Or wait, no, it's
Tough
23.
break, kid.
It's 23-1 right now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that, nerds.
Wait, hold on. He was 21 no. Wait, yeah, he was 21-0. CM Punk, 21-1 Brock, 22 Wyatt, and then 23. Yeah, okay. Wow, I just had a hard time doing math in my head. That's sad. But it's also Friday. I'm tired and I'm sick. So all you haters and math magicians.
And it's WrestleMania weekend. It makes you delirious.
Yeah, exactly. See, this is messing with my mind because it's making me doubt myself.
Exactly.
Following the match, or I say following, whatever. It's listed on the card, okay? Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship.
Randy's winning.
Oh man, you made my heart hurt a little bit there, Josh.
I know, but he's a baby face, and baby faces need to win championships.
But Wyatt needs to win more. He hasn't won at a WrestleMania.
Exactly, and that's going to stay that way. Unfortunately.
No, Orton does not need another title. Doesn't need one at all.
No, Vince wants him to tie John Cena at title reign, so
I'd rather
tough
have
break, I'm
Triple
afraid.
H tie Cena. If I'm being completely honest.
Well, we probably will now you say that.
Triple H, I know you're listening. You're probably not, but come on, book yourself to tie Cena.
Can't book himself just yet. Vince still handles the book.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Should have been Triple H to tie Ric Flair's record, though. It seemed fitting somehow.
No. No, I don't think anyone should have tied Ric Flair's record. Fictitious record.
In a perfect world.
Perfect, well, yeah, no one does it.
Fair enough.
And by the way, it's more than 16. So currently no one is tying his record. In actual terms.
Why must he do this?
Because it's true. WWE are lying to us. It's not right.
True. Because Kurt, never mind.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. No.
Well,
No, put that joke in your nearest bin.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's my tagline. Put it on a t-shirt. Right now.
Last match that's listed on this card is Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship.
Oh yay!
For all intents and purposes, Lesnar.
Yep. Goldberg's done after this, so yeah, Lesnar.
It's gotta be Lesnar. Because Goldberg winning at Mania and then for him to just go. Unless they retire the Universal title.
No. They're not doing that. Unless... Well, they can't really do that because they haven't got dual brand pay-per-views all the time. If you're thinking about unifying both belts. Unless you're creating a different belt. But I don't think they'll do that just yet.
Fair enough.
So it's either they keep the championship or they form it again, which make no sense. They've just split it again.
Fair enough.
So
I shall agree. So that concludes the predictions. Now, Raw and SmackDown after Mania. There has to be some debuts.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you
For the
were
Raw
first-
side, it's pretty difficult.
yeah.
I would take a wild punt and say Sanity, but no.
No.
I would like to see Big Dame on Raw, or SmackDown, but that's just me. It's my indie Brit rest bias. God, I don't know. I actually haven't got a Scooby Doo. I don't know. I say Australia, but it's already debuted.
Not even like a Nakamura or an Asuka.
No, I think they'll save Nakamura for SmackDown if he really wants to go to SmackDown, which is what he's been saying.
Oh, so you want to cover Raw first? I got you.
Yeah. I'm going in day order, if you didn't notice. So, I could see the Revival going to Raw.
Okay.
I wouldn't call up the. Actually, no. I'll take that back. DIY on Raw, Revival on SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura for SmackDown.
Okay.
Asuka for SmackDown.
Okay.
I think they might call up either Billy Kay or Peyton Royce. Just for like the job I call up like I did with Apollo Crews last year. Burn. I think I'll call up Billy Kay to Raw.
I'm gonna throw in a wild card for SmackDown because he tweeted that he's cleared. Shelton Benjamin.
That needs to happen. That so flipping needs to happen. Right. I would bet money, but that's not a smart idea. So, yeah, Shelton Benjamin needs to come back like yesterday. Actually, he got cleared yesterday, almost. So,
Yeah.
kind of makes sense.
Yeah. So. And then Hardy's maybe, hopefully, possibly.
Hopefully, please don't stay in Ring of Honor till the summer.
Yeah, don't stay.
I hope it's just a fad, just covering their tracks as WWE told them not to talk about it. They want a hush. Which is because the Dudley Boy. The thing about the Dudley Boys at SummerSlam, the Raw after SummerSlam, no one knew they came back, and what a pop that was. Imagine if the Hardys were kept secret until the Raw after WrestleMania. What a pop that would have been.
That was sweet.
About it.
Do you think, real quick, while we're still on the term of Raw and SmackDown after Mania, do you think that that I can't talk? I feel like I can't talk today. Do you think that Kurt Angle could come back to the ring?
I don't know, to be honest. I would want him to come back to the ring, because that's where he belongs. But it all depends if WWE are willing to clear him. Well, it's obviously the fact of anyone coming back. But from getting doctors to clear you, and then WWE doctors to clear you, are two totally different things. Look at Daniel Bryan. Doctors left, right and centre in all medical fields of what he was searching in his brain for were all clearing him. But when it came to WWE, no, can't clear. No, too much concussions, too much everything. You could go, WWE could go, no, can't clear because of your back, because of your neck. Your broken freaking neck or whatever.
Your broken freaking neck.
So, do I think it's likely? No. Do I think it's impossible? No. Do I think it's certain? Definitely not. Do I see it's in the middle even? Yes. It has 50-50 chance whether he comes back or not. But I'm swaying towards not. I think he will come back in a managerial role, a TV managerial role. for Monday Night Raw.
Fair enough. If he comes back like that, then hey, I'll take it.
So, if he does wrestle, I don't know. I would like him to wrestle on the SmackDown brand. That's where Kurt Angle made his name, really. SmackDown 6, blah, blah, blah. The match he had with Brock, the match he had with Guerrero, the match he had with Benoit, match he had with, God, many names. The tag team he had with Shelton Benjamin, and Charlie Huss. You know, it's just perfect timing if Kurt Angle comes back into the WWE fold, and Shelton Benjamin comes back, and the Hardys come back. This is 2004 all over again.
Fair enough. So, with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it for our WrestleMania episode. I'd like to thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, please make sure to slam that like button below. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to make sure this video gets in your sub box. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter for the latest updates. Don't forget to turn on notifications on all channels to make sure when all of our videos hit our channels. Don't forget to subscribe to Pro Wrestling Weekly on iTunes. I am botching up this ending. I love it.
I've botched up the whole episode, so I think people will forgive you.
I hope so. Please forgive me. Make sure to subscribe to Pro Wrestling Weekly here on iTunes if you're listening. And with that being said, enjoy WrestleMania weekend. Get some wings, get some drinks, get whatever you do to celebrate WrestleMania. And with that being said, we will see you guys in the next episode of Pro